Hey guys, what's up? This is a video here today talking about Active Defiance. Now, Active Defiance is a band from the United States, Los Angeles to be specific, and these guys are basically Chris Broderick from Megadeth, former guitarist, also Sean Drover, former drums of Megadeth, and also Matthew Backlund or Backend from Shadows Fall. Also, he plays in Hatebreed Live, and also Henry Derek Bonnier or Bonnier or whatever, however his name is pronounced. Thrown into Exile, Crying for Winter, Scarred, and also ex-Scarred Martyr, Joey Jordison's band. But basically, this is thrash metal with a bit of metalcore thrown in. So let me just start up the music. Yeah, so like I said, just basically this is metalcore and like tinged thrash. But you can hear the metalcore elements. But like this is modern sounding. Like this really does sound does have a modern sound that it gives a little difference to thrash. And I'm gonna get into the details, and maybe you guys can drop your opinion down in the comment section. So here we go. So this was released August 21st of 2015, and these guys were formed last year in 2014, and there was a lot of hype put out around them. But then when the album got put out, I didn't see anybody talk about it at all. You know, it was put out on Metal Blade, obviously a big label, but no, there wasn't much to talk about. So I'm just gonna give my opinion on it now. Throwback opens with some techno, what the fuck am I saying? Technical soloing and thrash, like that's heavy as hell, with vocals that are really good, and it doesn't really leave you disappointed, but it does have a slightly generic sound. Like I was saying, it does sound kind of generic. And next is Legion of Lies, you know, a drum and guitar kind of blazing, you know, the drums and guitar just blaze through, and those really stand out. And it's really groove oriented too. There's a lot of good grooves on this, but it does sound slightly generic. Next is Thy Lord Belial, good vocal melodies, good riffs, but once again, just a little bit generic. Next is Refrain and Refracture. Now, Refrain and Refracture has a nice little acoustic passage, and the metalcore elements do really make themselves apparent on this, and it makes a really interesting sound to the thrash, but it kind of does sound like generic thrash still at times. Then we move on to Dead Steer, more thrashy, more melodic vocals that come in at times, and the guitar work is really spot on. Obviously these guys got talent, obviously they know what they're doing. Next is Dystastrophe, A New Reality. More metalcore and death metal tinges to this like come in, but mostly this is thrash as usual. But it's not really memorable, and I gotta say, like a lot of this album isn't really that memorable. Like I don't think I'm gonna be running to this every time I want to listen to a newer thrashier release. I'll probably be running to new Lost Society more than that, which I will have a review of that pretty soon. I already have the review written out. But I want to wait closer to the fucking release date, because I don't want to fucking release the Lost Society review like a month before the actual album gets released officially. So yeah, just a little tidbit there for you guys. Or tidbit. Poison Dream is the next song, track 7. Just more the same, you know, modern sounding as shit. And it's like, you know, the thrashy elements do really stand out, and I do like the thrash elements, and the metalcore elements do add something different. I hate metalcore. It's alright when it's used in songs, especially when it's mixed with stuff. I don't really mind it. But I don't know, it just kind of makes it sound a little bit generic. Next is Obey the Fallen. Less thrashy, more modern metalcore sounding. Still melodic, still catchy, but you know, you're not really going to be listening to this every 2 minutes a day. Like, this isn't like memorable. Like I said, it isn't what you really think of when you think of memorable. And the next is Crimson Psalm, which is more the same, really, more melodic thrash, metalcore sounding shit, with good vocals, good guitars, and all that. And the last song is the title track, the Birth and the Burial. And basically, this track is, you know, It has a bass intro that leads in with some good riffing and good overall, but I can't repeat enough. It is just kind of like generic at times. So overall, like, I find the artwork really cool. The logo is on the album cover. The fucking album cover logo is like generic to the point of wanting to make me want to fucking die. It looks like something I could have made in paint. But the newer logo that they use on their Metal Archives page, or it's on their Metal Archives page, looks better. But I'm not here to critique the logo. I'm here to critique the music, obviously. But I'd like talking about the artwork. And you know, the metalcore sound is obviously noticeable. You can hear it, but it's not overwhelming. And I really think that the modern sound these guys are using is not, you know, it's not really taken away from anything. Now, people haven't compared to Megadeth on their fucking the Metal Archives page. That's bullshit. Testament, yes, like near Testament influence. And people have compared to Defiance because they're called Active Defiance. Now that's fucking bullshit. Nevermore, kind of here, yeah. But really, these guys are just like, you know, metalcore tinged fucking thrash metal, modern thrash metal, obviously. And it's good, but, you know, something really to go head over heels for. If you like thrash metal and you like anything that Chris Broderick or fucking Sean Drover are doing, which they've done cool projects in the past, you know. Chris has been in fucking Jagdpanzer, he's been in Nevermore doing live shit, and Sean has his own band called I think Idolian or Ideolian. I'm terrible at pronouncing shit like that, but yeah. So, or if you like Matthew from Shadows Fall, you might want to check this out. Or anything, you know, Scared of Martyr. If you like the vocalist of Scared of Martyr, check out this shit. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I give this a 79 out of 100.